We spend years in school learning history, science, math, but no one teaches us how money works in the real world. We graduate with all this knowledge, but when it comes to our finances, many of us feel lost and confused. That's why in this video, we're diving into 5 essential money lessons that they left out of the textbooks. These rules can completely change how you earn, save, and invest your money. So let's break down these money myths and get you on the path to financial freedom. This first lesson is huge, and it's something that took me way too long to figure out. We're always told to work hard, get a good job, and earn a good income. But your time is your most valuable asset, way more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. Wealthy people understand this deeply. They're not just chasing dollars, they're chasing ways to buy back their time. They'll pay someone to clean their house, do their laundry, manage their schedule, all things that free up their time to focus on what truly matters to them. So, what's the takeaway here? You need to start thinking about how you can leverage your time more effectively. This might mean automating tasks. Are there things you do regularly that could be automated with technology or outsourced to someone else? Delegating responsibilities. Could you hire a virtual assistant, a house cleaner, or even a personal chef to handle some of your daily tasks? Learning new skills. Could learning a new skill, like coding or investing, free up your time in the long run by allowing you to earn more money or create passive income streams? Remember, time is the ultimate luxury. Don't waste it on things that don't truly matter. Learn to value your time and make it work for you. Okay, so we've established that time is more valuable than money. Time is the one resource you can never get back once it's gone. But how do we make the most of the time we have, especially when it comes to our finances? But that doesn't mean money isn't important. In fact, money is a crucial tool that can help us achieve our goals and dreams. It's a tool, and like any tool, you need to know how to use it properly. Just as a carpenter needs to know how to use a hammer and saw, you need to understand how to manage and grow your money. And that's what this next lesson is all about. Making your money work as hard for you as you work for it. Imagine if every dollar you earned could go out and earn more dollars for you. Most people are taught to save their money. They are told to put it away for a rainy day, to be frugal and cautious. Put it in a savings account, they say, and watch it grow. But is that really the best strategy in today's economic climate? But with inflation, your money sitting in a traditional savings account is actually losing value over time. The cost of goods and services goes up, but the value of your savings doesn't keep pace. This means that your purchasing power decreases, and you can buy less with the same amount of money. That's why you need to understand the power of investing. Investing allows your money to grow at a rate that can outpace inflation. Investing is how you put your money to work for you, 24/7, even while you're sleeping. Your money can be earning returns and growing your wealth without you having to lift a finger. When you invest, you're buying a piece of something that you believe will increase in value over time, whether that's a company, real estate, or even a cryptocurrency. Each of these investment options has its own risks and rewards. The key is to educate yourself, start small, and diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes to minimize risk. There are tons of resources available these days, from books and podcasts to online courses and financial advisors that can teach you the basics of investing and help you get started. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better decisions you can make. Let me give you a quick example of the power of compound interest. Compound interest is when you earn interest on your initial investment, and then you earn interest on that interest, and so on. Let's say you invest just $100 every month, starting at age 25, and you earn an average annual return of 10%. Over time, those small monthly investments can grow significantly. By the time you're 65, that investment could be worth over $200,000. That's the power of starting early and letting compound interest work its magic. That's the magic of compound interest. It's like a snowball effect, where your money grows faster and faster over time. So, the takeaway here is simple. Don't just save your money, invest it. Make your money work for you, and you'll be on your way to financial freedom and security. All right, let's talk about debt. It's a word that often carries a negative connotation, and for good reason. A lot of people get themselves into trouble with debt, living beyond their means and racking up credit card bills they can't afford. But not all debt is created equal. There's good debt and bad debt, and understanding the difference is crucial for building wealth. Bad debt is what I just mentioned, the kind that keeps you trapped in a cycle of paying off interest charges and never getting ahead. This includes things like high-interest credit card debt, loans for depreciating assets. Taking out a loan for something that loses value over time, like a car, is generally a bad idea. Payday loans, avoid these like the plague. The interest rates are astronomical and designed to trap people in a cycle of debt. Good debt, on the other hand, can help you build wealth over time. This includes things like mortgages. While a mortgage is a big financial responsibility, it can be considered good debt because you're investing in an asset, your home, that will hopefully appreciate in value over time. Business loans. If you're starting or growing a business, taking on debt can be a smart move to fuel your growth and generate more income. Student loans, sometimes, this one's a bit trickier. While student loan debt can be a huge burden, if you're strategic about your education and choose a degree that will lead to a high-paying career, it can be considered good debt. The key takeaway here is to be smart about debt. Understand the terms, interest rates, and long-term implications before taking on any debt. Make sure it aligns with your financial goals and that you have a clear plan for repayment. Remember, debt can be a tool for building wealth if used wisely, but it can also be a trap if mismanaged. Always weigh the pros and cons, and when in doubt, seek advice from a financial advisor. Being informed and strategic about your debt choices can make all the difference in your financial journey. All right, let's talk about the big goal here: financial freedom. Financial freedom is about having enough passive income to cover your living expenses without having to rely on a 9-to-5 job. It's about having the freedom to choose how you spend your time, where you live, and what you do for a living. Imagine waking up every morning without the dread of going to a job you hate. Imagine having the flexibility to travel the world, spend more time with your loved ones, or pursue your passions without worrying about money. That's the power of financial freedom. So how do you achieve this elusive state of financial bliss? Here are a few key steps. Build multiple income streams. Don't rely on just one source of income. Explore side hustles, investments, or even starting your own business. The more income streams you have, the more secure your financial future will be. Track your expenses. You can't manage what you don't track. Get a handle on your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back and save more money. Invest early and consistently. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow and compound. Live below your means. This doesn't mean you have to live like a pauper, but it does mean being mindful of your spending and making sure you're not living beyond your means. Financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. This last lesson is probably the most important one of all because it's the foundation for everything else we've talked about. Without the right mindset, all the financial strategies and tips in the world won't make a lasting difference. Your mindset about money, your beliefs, attitudes, and habits plays a huge role in your financial success. It's not just about how much you earn, but how you think about what you earn and how you manage it. Think about it. What messages did you receive about money growing up? Were they positive, encouraging you to see money as a tool for achieving your dreams? Or were they negative, instilling fear and scarcity? Were your parents constantly stressed about money? Did financial discussions in your household often end in arguments or anxiety? Did you hear things like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Money is the root of all evil"? These sayings, while common, can deeply influence your subconscious beliefs about money. These kinds of negative beliefs about money can become self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe money is hard to come by, you might find yourself always struggling to make ends meet. If you believe that money is scarce or that rich people are greedy, you're likely to subconsciously sabotage your own financial success. You might avoid opportunities that could lead to wealth because they don't align with your beliefs. Here are a few common limiting beliefs about money that are often taught in school or passed down from previous generations. Money is evil, rich people are bad, or you have to work yourself to the bone to be successful. Money is evil. This belief often stems from religious or cultural teachings, but it can be incredibly damaging to your financial well-being. It creates a mental block that prevents you from seeing money as a positive force. The truth is, money is a tool. Just like a hammer can be used to build a house or break a window, money can be used for good or evil. It can be used for good or evil, just like any other tool. It's neutral, and its impact depends on how you choose to use it. It's up to you to decide how you use it. You have the power to direct your financial resources towards positive outcomes. Hard work is the only way to get rich. While hard work is important, it's not the only factor in building wealth. Strategic thinking, smart investments, and leveraging opportunities are equally crucial. There are plenty of hardworking people who are struggling financially, and there are plenty of wealthy people who haven't worked traditional jobs their entire lives. It's about working smart and making informed decisions. The key is to work smarter, not just harder, and to leverage your time and resources effectively. This means using technology, delegating tasks, and seeking advice from financial experts. The good news is that you can change your money mindset. It's not set in stone. With conscious effort, you can shift your beliefs and attitudes towards money. By becoming aware of your limiting beliefs and replacing them with more empowering ones, you can transform your relationship with money and achieve financial abundance. It's a journey, but one that can lead to profound changes in your financial life. So, there you have it. 5 money lessons that they should have taught us in school but didn't. Imagine if we all learned this stuff back then, right? How much further ahead would we be? But hey, the good news is, it's never too late to take control of your finances and start building a brighter future. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more financial tips and tricks, and share this video with someone who needs a serious money wake-up call. Remember, your financial journey starts now. Take what you've learned today and start putting it into action.